Welcome to the yoga room. I'm going to just reach out for my blanket. I'll be right back. But meanwhile, if you're here to get ready for the crab, how about doing some crawling around? Okay, today we're going to do crab poses. We're going to start out with just pinching our hands. Okay, so pinching and releasing. We get a lot of tension moves up into the arms from the wrist and the hands. We don't think about that, but it happens. So kind of pinch and release your hands and go sideways, go front, go sideways, go front, and pinch. And we're going to do a little challenge. Okay, so if you make your circles, okay, and then you turn and make an L, okay, so circle to L, 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 circle to L. And if you get really good at it, you can start doing Hindu dances. Okay, circle to L. And now let's just take our hands and pull back and pull forward and pull back and pull forward and make circles. Okay, so now you can do that all in your chair. Now we're going to do crab. If you are limited mobility and you're on your chair, you're going to be sitting on your chair and doing the crab movements like so, okay? So you can do that on the chair. I'm going to demonstrate on the floor. So just start out with your hands turned back, okay? And feet touching and open and close. We're lubricating the hips, kind of just enjoying playing. You could move your feet out a little bit, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, and now right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Now, one of the traditional yoga crab poses is to lift up, okay, and kind of walk around. Now, granted, this is hard on the wrists, but for some people it's not so hard. So what we're going to do now is lift up and kick right and left. And if you're on the chair, I showed you how to do it. If you do not want to lift up, okay, you can just kick again from low. If you can lift up and right and left, right and left, right and left. So this is the kicking crab. And then can you walk around a little? Best you can do. And come on down. Okay, and now we're just going to reverse and walk back and walk forward and crawl back. Crawl forward. Of course, on the chair, you're not going to do this crawling. And then sit with your feet together. And we'll do a different version of the crab. So crabs wallow. We're just going to move our crab body in the sand from right to left, rocking the crab body. And we've done this often, taking the right hand underneath the right shin. Okay, and this is our crab pincher here. If this is not comfortable, you can put your hand here. But if you're on the floor here or here, and if you're on the chair, put your feet together and reach under your right shin. And we'll go back to the crab. Now you're going to feel a nice stretch in your crab shell, so to say, in the kidney area on the left side. Lengthen your neck, and if it is comfortable, turn and look over your right shoulder. This will give your neck a stretch as well. And invite the whole left side to lengthen. And come on up, pull back on your knees. Let's move our crab shell. And pull back on the knees, lift up your left arm, slide that left forearm underneath your left shin or on top of your left shin to get a nice stretch in the right kidney area. Crabs are watery creatures, and our kidneys are watery creatures. Right about now, in most places it's springtime, at least in the northern hemisphere, and all the heaviness of winter wants to release. So this is giving the kidneys a nice stretch and letting them to release some of the salt from the winter. And turn your head if it's comfortable and look over your left shoulder. And then come up, pull on the knees, we'll repeat. It's always easy, like a pancake. The first one sticks, the second one slides. So take your right hand underneath your light crab shell, crab pincher, underneath your right shin. Again, stretching this left kidney, left back area. And if you're ready, turn and look over your right shoulder. And turn your head to the center, come on up, and we'll repeat to the left. Lengthen the spine, enjoy that nice burst of energy in your lower kidney area, lower back, and slide this left hand underneath your left shin, dropping the left forearm, getting the nice stretch now in the right kidney area. And when you're ready, turn your head, look over your left shoulder. Again, you can put your hand on the shin and you still get a nice kidney stretch. And come back to the center, lengthen the spine, drop into the sit bones, lift the top of the head, squeeze the upper back. Now we're going to do both crab pinchers underneath the shin. Okay, so choice is to put them on the shin. If you're on the chair, you can do that. Lean forward. Put your feet together, knees apart. Okay, if you can get your pinchers underneath your shins, go underneath your shins and look down at the floor. So stay here if you're on the chair. You're going to be putting your feet together and taking your hands to the side. Okay. On the floor, like so. Or like so. You can move your feet further out. Lengthen the spine. You can clap your toes, pinch your fingers, clap your toes and pinch your fingers. Relax the neck. And now waddle side to side. Move your crab. So you could be moving through warm sand. Now, if you want, you could bring your feet back and lift the feet up off the floor and wiggle your pinchers here. Okay. Pull the knees back, lengthen the spine. Now let's relax our jaw. So moving the jaw down, pushing the jaw up with the hands. And relax. We'll do it 2 more times. And 1 more time. And bring the feet back. Stretch to the right. You can do this in the chair. Stretch to the left. Stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. And let's try the traditional crab 1 more time. If you're in the chair, just put your hands behind you and lift your heart. If you're on the mat, fingers are pointed back, feet on the floor. Let's just start by kicking our legs 1 at a time. Okay, and here comes the challenge. So lifting the hips. And if you can walk, come on down, roll into a ball. And come forward. Okay, so we're going to lengthen the legs and just wave goodbye with our foot pincher. So reaching for the side of your foot with your hand. Okay, like so. And you can just sit here, like so, and wiggle your toes, or lift your foot and wiggle your toes. And if you're in your chair, can you grab your side of your foot? Okay, and then reach for the side of the left foot. And stay right here and wiggle your toes, or lift up the foot and wiggle your toes. And out to the side and in. So if you're sitting in the chair, you would grab the side of your foot. Okay. And let's just sit cross-legged. If you need a blanket under your hips. Okay. Pull back on the knees. Lengthen the front body. Lengthen the back of the neck. Move the sit bones down, the top of the head up. Relax the jaw. Let's breathe into the heart and exhale from the heart, bringing awareness to the heart, being in the heart for a few breaths together. So awareness in the heart, heart breathing. Let your heart be your nostrils. And put your hands over your heart. Continue your heart breathing. And let's take some of that heart energy and blow it out into the world. Thank you for inviting me into your house. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday.